One of the most beautiful phases in a couple's life is when they realize that they are no longer a couple but soon are going to be a family of 3. The news of the unborn baby fills their life with cheer, joy, and happiness. Though all those who are not alien to parenthood says, parenthood is the scariest hood one will ever go through.
Before we begin, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos.
While it's a challenging one, Nia and Robertlbert had to face the scariest side of it. Life was as usual to them until Nia got pregnant, surprisingly, for the 3rd time. And the unbelievable occurrence that was highlighted in her 3rd pregnancy's ultrasound even left the medical world baffled. All they had to say was, "Is this even possible?" Nia and Robertlbert were a couple madly in love with. They were the residents of Waldorf, Maryland. The 24 hours of their day were devoted to each other, and all they knew was, it is love all around. Just like any other couple, they too were eager to taste parenthood. However, things turned out in an unexpected manner. All of Nia's pregnancies were exceptional cases, but the 3rd one was so rare that it shocked the doctors worldwide. Robert was a responsible father. He had fulfilled every duty that he as a father had. But, when Nia broke the odd about her 3rd pregnancy, he could not take it. The news came shocking to him and he fainted. Poor dad, little did he know that it was the beginning to a taxing phase. If you ask, why did he faint, then put in your minds and follow their bittersweet and rare tale. It was the year 2007, and they were partying with their friends. Their eyes met, and they knew that was it. Nia and Robert met at a party organized by their mutual friends. Since then they had been dating. For them, it was definitely love at first sight. Their interests and tastes matched and there was no reason for them to hold back. While they were busy cherishing the joys of this new freshness in their lives, they got another reason to celebrate. Nia was expecting her first baby. She was pregnant, keeping in mind, it's just her 1st pregnancy. The duo was over the moon to receive this news. Stepping onto the ladder of parenthood was the very obvious next step in their relationship. And with the news of their unborn child, they felt that their relationship is complete in every sense. In the year 2011, the couple gave birth to a chubby little boy, who they named as Shy. Shy was the link who further concreted his parents' relationship. He gave Nia and Robert an all-new reason to devote their time into their relationship. And with his birth, the couple took another major decision in their life. The decision that changed their life forever. Nia and Robert had those cute little fights over changing Shy's diapers. Both of them quarreled who would do it the next time when it needs to be changed. And with this, they gave a name to their relationship by tying the knot in 2014. They were now a picture-perfect family. However, they had no idea that this family picture was missing on a few unborn members. Robert and Nia could have not asked Lord for anything else, as they were already blessed with everything a couple ever wanted. A loving spouse and a cute little toddler. They had it all. But, the Almighty had some other plans for these newlyweds. And guess what? Nia conceived another baby. Keep a record, it is her 2nd pregnancy. The couple always wanted a daughter and were eager to know whether their new one would be younger Nia or a younger Robert. The couple was eager to feel their unborn's feet and hands in theirs. As Nia already had a past experience of pregnancy, this time when things did not appear to be the same, she was worried. She felt severe bloating of the stomach than before and mood swings hit her hard. She visited her gynecologist, and the results of her first sonography test left the couple baffled. The tensed couple went to the hospital with a tensed smile, but when the doctor gave them a surprising news, they returned home with the happiest faces. Nia was absolutely fine, and the changes she felt in her current pregnancy was due to the fact that this time she was expecting twins. For the obvious reasons, the duo's joy doubled. Robert was all and more happy to know that he will get to raise 3 kids on his own. The Tolberts gave birth to 2 handsome-looking boys in 2015. Robert screamed they looked just dashing as their dapper father. The twins were identical and were named Riley and Alexander. If you had been keeping account, you know they are proud parents of 3 boys now. They were a family of 5, that in itself is quite big. Or did it still have spaces for the unknowns? Their house was a mess. Their babies crawled here and there would be the adult Tolberts running behind them. It was then they realized what the experienced parents meant when they called parenthood to be the scariest hood. Nia was sleepy all time, thanks to her 3 babies who never let her sleep in the night. Nia started calling it a tiresome hood. Little did the woman know, she had a long way to go. Nia and Robert were coping up with the challenges this new addition into their family brought along with. They were too occupied with their kids that they did not realize when did the sun rose and when did the day come to an end. They thought to bring up a child was a task, but soon only realized that managing twins was even hectic. It was then they said to themselves that it was enough and they don't want more kids. But destiny had its role. Nia and Robert were two independent and disciplined beings. Though they had carefully planned their family, plans did not work out as they expected them to be. Looking after 3 children already took a toll on them that an unexpected news knocked on their doors. Nia was pregnant again. Okay, so this be the 3rd time. In words of the couple, this was an unplanned pregnancy. But things were not as easy and smooth as the earlier 2 pregnancies. Despite being an unplanned one and despite being a family of 5 already, the Tolberts were happy to welcome their child. This time yet again, Nia had this odd feeling that something was not right. She experienced major emotional and physical changes that she did not in the earlier 2 pregnancies. Was it something bad that was coming their way? Did triple pregnancy take over Nia's health? Nia was worried. All the pregnancy changes were way too different from the past ones. She started having the vague thoughts of what will happen to her 3 sons if God forbid something critical was found this time. She had strong emotional responses in her belly, it was getting enormous in a click. She knew this time something miserable was in store. Nia recalled that she was following the same diet pattern, her yoga sessions were properly scheduled and moreover, she had her multivitamins on time. When everything was appearing to be right, why she felt unusual feelings with her pregnancy. She finally decides to visit her gynecologist. And the expert's findings were too unbelievable to be true. With a pounding heart and stressed face, Nia went to the doctor's clinic to get an answer to her strange feelings. As Robert had some work that day, he could not join her then. The doctor performed the first sonogram and instantly asked Nia if their family had this history of multiple births. Nia already had twins before, so she told the doc about the same. But what the doctor found in the sonogram compelled her to perform another ultrasound on Nia. What was the matter? Nia started praying that her unborn baby was all well, and she unknowingly had not harmed her in any way. She just hoped that everything was fine with her and her baby. As the expert performed the second ultrasound, she got sure of what she saw before. And when she broke out the news to the expecting mother, Nia had her world revolving around her. The second ultrasound was comparatively more thorough than the first one. As Nia was suspecting somewhere, her doubts were cleared as the doctor told her that yes, she was pregnant with twins again. This news came as a shock to Nia. Initially, it was an unplanned pregnancy and now she was about to give birth to twins. "Oh, wait," said the doctor as she was about to reveal something more. After being silent for quite long, the gynecologist finally broke the ice and screamed, "It's triplet for you, Nia." Nia could not believe what the doctor had just revealed. She was no longer going to be a mother of 3, but now she will be a mother of 6. Woo, that was totally perplexing. Now the next major question was, how would Robert react to this news? Nia was laughing, thinking that she first gave birth to 1 baby, then 2 and now 3. She was excited to break this news to her husband, but she wanted to do it in a special and surprising manner. As she was leaving to Florida for the weekend, she decided to give this news as a goodbye gift to Robert. In an envelope, Nia added the pictures of her sonogram and marked them as A, B, and C. She even left a message for Robert in that. Robert shared his experience when he opened that envelope. "I opened the bag and I saw a very, very long sonogram. Then I saw 3 onesies in the bag, and they were numbered A, B, and C." The moment Robert made sense of this gift, he was completely shocked. A father again, and that too of 3 this time. Robert fainted on getting this news. After regaining consciousness, he instantly connected to Nia and told her that how big of a shock had she given him. The duo was very happy and at the same time worried, thinking how ill they managed so many kids. As Nia came back home, the couple had enough reasons to celebrate. While they had been preparing for 1 child in all this while, the news of a triplet meant they had to make more space for the upcoming babies. This time, the couple announced the genders of their baby in a special manner. The couple kept a gender revelation party, and they told their family members, as they would pop on 3 different balloons, the color of the confetti that would pop up would be revealing the gender. And as the couple pricked the 3 balloons, the room was all colored in pink. That meant the set of triplets meant 3 daughters. Nia and Robert were glad that they will be bringing 3 gorgeous girls into this world. Now their house would not only find superheroes and cars, but there will be Barbie dolls and stuffed toys as well. To them, in every sense, their family was complete now. 3 sisters to 3 brothers. Nia's due date was coming near. With every passing month, her belly enlarged and she witnessed the usual pregnancy cramps. Her due date was falling on February 9th. Then one day she faced the not-so-usual contractions. And it was expected to be showtime. Robert was scared to see Nia in pain. By the time they reached the hospital, her water bag broke. They were about to give birth to the much-awaited triplet right then on the same day. Everyone just prayed for a calm night and hoped for the good health of the mother and her babies. After staying in labor for a few hours, Nia gave birth to 3 little angels via cesarean section. It was January 30, 2018. The couple's happiness knew no boundaries and everything was merry. After nurturing and struggling with unusual symptoms of pregnancy for 9 months, her babies were born. Despite being born early, all the 3 girls were perfectly healthy and so was Nia. The duo gave birth to 2 identical twins and named them Zuri and Bailey, while they named their fraternal twin Mackenzie. Even their sons were excited with this new addition to their family. Nia and Robert soon turned into renowned faces. They were in the limelight for their unusual twist of pregnancy. Nia was called as the 1, 2, 3 mom, for giving birth to 1, 2 and 3 kids respectively. They made many public appearances after that and people had just one question to them: what plans now? The duo had no answer to this question. All they said was that they had no plans. Rather, they never had any. Nor did they plan their twins, and these triplets were a total surprise. The duo even claims that they don't know how they manage this extended ever-large family. They just hope and trust that things will work out. Nia and Robert even say that it is no joke raising 6 children. And alone they definitely can't. The support and help of their family, friends, and neighbors were desperately needed. Not to lie, but it won't be wrong to say that a village was needed to provide the best nourishment to their kids. The couple even understands that their responsibilities have manifold in a second. Their nights would be sleepless, their days would be hectic. Moreover, their expenses too increased a thrice. Right from medical bills to education and grocery bills, everything was all in all more expensive. The couple created a Fundly page to raise funds in order to meet for the overgrown sudden expenses. They have named the page as Totally Tolbert. That is what they call their family of 8 now. They wished to purchase a new car with the fund they raised so that their family could fit into a single vehicle and go for vacations. The duo is hopeful that people will help them in raising their children. On their funding page, they have shared their love story and how the unexpected surprising news of pregnancy had hit them. They have aimed for raising around $40,000 and yet have managed to collect $940. They are hopeful that they will be able to deal with this financial challenge as well, just in the manner they had overcome everything before.